Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Okay, in the last episode we continued to substantially work towards this area over here, and one of the things we will have to do is get the train up there. There's been a question as to why I'm not tunneling this. To be honest, I don't think it makes a lot of sense, just resource-wise, to try and tunnel it. The reason I'm putting the bridge up here instead of, tunneling and then putting the bridge a little bit lower is because obviously I want ship's clearance underneath this. So if we have a look at that, right, ship's clearance underneath there should be pretty easy. Pretty easy through here. We can at least fit two pretty big ships at the same time through here, and that's kind of the reason for it. I also think it'll look pretty spectacular, and I do think we could maybe do a nice little statue or observation deck or something up here that will be able to look back over Zactograd and over our vast republic. But let's get moving on a few other things. There's not a lot of construction going on at the moment, and we've got pretty much everything, our basic supplies sorted out, and now food will start growing quite substantially. But one of the things, something is definitely being constructed. I can't remember what. Oh yeah, the meat stuff's. I've started building this. I missed out on this road, so everything else is done here. But you do need the meat. So what is happening? Building is without drinking water. This one will drain drinking water also. So I think I am building drinking water this way over here, but they're not under construction at the moment. Good, I see that. So let's just get the air guys assigned here, which I think they are, but what we can also do is obviously build a little bit of a access way out over here. So if we tighten that up a little, yeah, something like that and something like that. So now we can also assign chaos key onto this so we can get this going. Underground, that's not been built either, so let's just make sure to also assign chaos key onto this stuff so that we get our stuff going here. That's not a section that's been built. Anyway, just always need to make sure that everything is still moving along. Now, one of the things that we can actually build is, where was it? Over here, electronics assembly. We've got all the components now. We've got mechanical components, we've got electronic components, and we can quite comfortably start looking at maybe doing a little bit of electronics. And we've got plastics, of course. So if we wanted to do this, and I was kind of wondering, I can get rid of that, but we'll still, you know what? I'm almost tempted. Can we get the guys to walk up here? Because then if we use this, it's got electronic components. We can add plastics to this and quite comfortably start delivering plastics over here. And then everything is there. And then electronics will come in here as well. So we'll just kind of feed it over there kind of directly, as long as we can get these guys to walk over there. So let's quickly measure it. I think that's going to be a pretty reasonable maneuver. So if we do there, if we try and go, I don't think we can go underneath here, but let's measure it like this, right? Okay, so it should make it. It should make it. We will have to rejig some of these things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear out. Let's leave that there, and let's quickly just clear out these rail connections. Just want to get rid of that and get rid of that. And I also want to get rid of this guy. We're no longer going to use this. So let's unpause and see how that offers up some space availability here. The idea is really that I want to make use of that. So we'll have to build the road along the back of it. It's not going to be a big deal for us. Let's clear out this little section here. And then if we have a look at the electronics component, I'm going to pause it for a second because we're almost going to go back into winter. Just going to pause it for a second so that we there's not a lot building at the moment. So we probably need to see what we can do in terms of building it. Now, if we do this, right, that could work quite nicely, but we will need to clear out this road and bring it along the back, which is not a big deal because that doesn't actually need so much road access. These are a little bit more critical. So what I will do is let's clear out these two road connections through there. That's going to be just fine. And then we go back and we see about getting this one in here. I will grab the bigger one. It doesn't generate a lot of pollution, actually, 2 tons per year. I'm going to grab the bigger one and I'm going to try and pull it down as far as I can to limit the space being used for, or the distance to be walked. That's really what I'm trying to do here. So if I do that, it's going to have a power connection. What it doesn't have is sewage, which is going to be a bit of a struggle for us. So now if I do that, we'll twist it out a little bit. We'll come around the corner here. We'll do that. So we can comfortably do a little bit of this. Yeah, I try and get the whole thing done at the same time, but I'm going to forget about it anyway. So let's do that. We'll assign that one in. That should be walkable. We just need to provide ourselves with a nice big walking facility through here. Do wonder what the best way is of achieving this. Whether we do a little bridge or something. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for the time being, we'll just do a direct access. I don't think I need walking anywhere this way. We won't have the other stuff. So let's. I'm going to trim this walkway away because we're not using that. I believe we're not using that. We wanted to do some food stuffs here, but obviously that's not going to be an issue for us. So the idea is if we try and do this. Can we squeeze it? Let's just see. Can we run anything here? No, nothing whatsoever is going to squeeze in there. So that means we will potentially have to bring it out this way and bring over that way. Yeah. I think this side is probably better. So if we say we wanted to do this, do that, and then do that, and we tie it in there. I think that'll be fine. We'll clear that out and we'll link it up there. I think that'll be direct enough. I think that will be more direct. But let's redo the measuring tool for this one. Measuring tool, please. So from there to 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 here. Yeah, that's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Let's clear that out, get rid of all of those, and we will go ahead and assign those. I don't want to break this up anymore. Let's get ASCII, and we'll leave moderate out. We'll get the air guys to start construction here as well, as best we can, and start our construction over there. So these two things. So that will give us electronic components. All we need to do is start bringing in plastics, and we've got chemicals here, right? We've got chemicals here, we've got mechanical components here. All we need to do is bring in plastics, and then we'll end up having electronics here at the same time. So that is awesome. That connection there is going to be quite useful. What we don't have in this location is water. Water substation. Yeah, this one needs water. Now, that is quite problematic. I can dump this one back in that way. Can we? This is being built. We don't have any other splitters unless I split off something over here and just bring that over there. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's cancel a little bit of... This is plumbing, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. No, that's not helpful. Now, can I? Just gonna do that. So I put a bit of a splitter in there. And which side is my walk connection going? Wish I knew. Doesn't do anything. Let's have a look at that. We should probably be able to sort it out. So if we, what is this? This is a medium. Yeah, it's going to be okay. We'll do that, and we'll then run it off the splitter over here to be able to bring some water over this way. And what we'll do at the same time, I'll build another kind of sewage connection in this area, just to make sure that we've got a few options to keep that working. We'll get the biggest one to go in there, and then at least the extra connections should be fine. Now, I want this bit of a sewage substation, a water substation. I'll place it over here where it will have access to that little pathway, and presumably we'll be able to make that work a little bit more. That one should be a little bit further away. And then the next one is going to be a sewage connection, which we'll do very similarly. Over here, I think that's going to be just fine. And that should be picking all of this up. And what we will need to do is provide us with, I'll just go with like a medium sewage pipe over that way. That's going to be fine. And a water connection. We'll do the... What does this thing actually need? I don't want to go... Yeah, I don't want to do the smallest... Let's just go with the medium one. The medium one's going to be absolutely fine. Not that we can ultimately accommodate that. That should be okay. Excellent. Let's get all of that assigned, and we'll get Kioski construction onto this. What we will need to do is pop out of here and get ourselves a few footpath connections to start work on the construction there. So we'll do that. We'll get Kioski assigned to that one. Similarly, we'll do a little something over here. Look at that. There we go. That looks very natural. Not moderate. Let's get Kioski onto it to please make a start on this. So there you go. There's a lot of stuff underway here. And now we can start playing the game again. So that's good. In the meantime, what we also want to do is we want to extend our road here. Oh, we've gravelled it up all the way. Now, let me switch this back on. I do still want to... I think we can quite comfortably go around there and then... maybe we... Yeah, I do like the idea of running up, pretty much up the border. So let's continue this piece of... piece of path like that. That should be fine. And then that comes back this way, and I'll run it in so that it's not too close to the border post, because we do need to provide some kind of actually, because it's just a one, we should probably be able to make it work a little bit better here. So let's trim this back to about there, and then we'll turn it into that area there. So the idea is here, if we do a bit of a roundabout, I would like to split it off this way a little bit. So let's do that area there. Fairly sizable roundabout. Okay, we'll do that. I'm going to trim back that section there and put the rest of the roundabout in place. That is awesome. Loving that. I'll get a bit of a straight shot going here. Okay, that's kind of the idea. And then off like that. Nice. And similarly, we'll do a little something like that. That then goes off like this. Yeah, I like that. Seems fairly natural. And then what we want to do is bring out our other connection off to the side over here. That's the idea. I will trim that back out here. Get rid of that section. That's all good. And then this guy, trim you back a little more, all the way over there. And then we'll see what does a natural kind of angle to there look. There we go. So that's our connection up to this border post. It will then allow us to extend our road in this general direction. Stanislav up there. Wow, look at this nice flat section here. Ooh, I'm tempted to do some proper processing of coal there, because we do still have a fair bit more coal available in this area. So let's switch that on, and we can slowly get the Kowalski crews to do that. Now, I think one of the things I want to do is build yet another construction office somewhere. We do need, you know what we do need in this area? What's going on over here? Oh, you're driving out this way to come and do that. We will need so much concrete for this, right? 2,000 tons of concrete, 2,000 tons of concrete over there. So concrete, I wanted to do a construction office with concrete trucks, basically, to just be able to almost shoot off millions and millions tons of concrete. And I kind of thought the idea is, if we're only going to do concrete, we should probably place it nearby. Are you loading up, right? Yeah, you're loading up, and these guys are hovering around. That's fine. 13 tons of gravel. So is that the... No, these are the heavy loaders. So this one takes 13 tons. I want to check how much this one takes, because someone's commented suggesting that these take a little bit less. I just want to see how much that does. But anyway, can we get a construction office here somewhere? Probably in this area would work. I want to disconnect this. This is really not useful. This is going pretty well. That's under construction. There's lots happening. Lots of stuff happening at the moment. It's still the big guys, right? 13 tons of gravel. That's the passenger one. Oh, 2.7 tons. So yeah, that's through. So this one, really, we need to potentially split up different. But the loading takes ages. Not enough fuel for refueling. Yeah, fair enough. We're not loading anything there. Okay, so that's something to bear in mind. We don't want that in the future. We'll deal with it as it stands at the moment. Look at how quickly all of this stuff is happening. Excellent. This is under construction. Let's get Kowalski onto this, please. Just make sure all of that is happening. Now, a construction office for only... I'm planning only... I think 20 is going to be about right. How many does this one take? 12 vehicles only. So that's the standard kind of construction office. I'm almost tempted to just do... That's 20, right? The standard one takes 12. This one takes 20, which is already a major improvement. And then we can do 32 for lots and lots of concrete trucks. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do that. So we don't use this pathway. This was there for other reasons. I'm almost tempted to place something in here so that we can run it through that way, and they're very close to be able to pick up concrete over here. You could even don't do that. Don't do that. It's not good practice. Now let's clear off this. Let's clear off. Actually, that section of road is not a bad idea. Let's just trim it back a little. We'll tie into this section of road, I think. That seems to be like a reasonable piece. So it just goes, yeah, it's going to be a little awkward. It's going to be a little awkward to, go out that way, isn't it? well, either way, even if we're onto this road here, it's going to be similarly awkward. And ultimately, I would like to actually remove that road. But anyway, let's go back to, actually, you know what? Let's trim back that extra section there so that we have enough room, as much room as possible. Get back to construction. Get the 32 on here. Now, we could do multiples next to the rail like this. And it could tie in to a new road connection over there. Okay, so I don't want to get it right on top because maybe I want to end up doubling up on the road connections. I mean on the rail connections through here, though it might be a bit of a challenge in this area. So let's do that. That gives us the ability to then start working on a new road through here, and we'll start it off like this. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We'll start it off like that, so we've got multiple access points, and we can even do another one if we need to. Let's just double check that we've got enough room here. And we'll flip it around. Yeah, something like this, right? Oh, there's a pathway in the way. Can you believe it? Can I get rid of that? Thank you. And try that again. Flip it around. Should be super workable. We could even squeeze another down here if we really needed to. But I think that's going to be just fine there if we wanted to. So that's all good. That is fine. We'll do that one. What I will do is we'll, at the very least, set it up with some proper gravel. So let's get Kioski onto some proper gravel over there. What I also need is technical services down here. Or did I build it? I built it. Let's straight away move this to asphalt roads. Do the bulk of it on asphalt roads. Nothing working on mud. Well, we'll keep that in, even though there's nothing of the sort in this area. But that's fine. Let's just do that, and really the bulk of it. The winter maintenance priority is absolutely on asphalt roads. So keep the asphalt roads nice and clear, and that should be fine. Let's just get and. Do I expand it a little? Yeah, let's expand it to 2 kilometers. We'll get ourselves the nice and quick ones. The snow plows, the speedy snow plows. Where's my speedy snow plows? Plowing speed is at 50, right? So even though this guy goes 95, this guy only goes 70, but the plowing speed is what I'm after. All right, plowing speed of 43 over there. 50 is the best we can do. So I'm grabbing these guys. I'm just going to go with 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Get me some 4 snow plows over here. I don't need any of the other pieces because we've got sewage running through. So that should all be good. This thing is almost half. I'm loving that idea. I'm kind of tempted to switch this guy off now. Can we pause it? There's no way for us to actually pause it. Let's see when it... It's only 100. It's only 100,000. It's really not a big deal. But the one thing that I'm a little cautious about is I don't want to fill it up. Because there needs to be room for the other stuff to go to. So maybe what I do now, I can't pause it, right? I can't just say stop, right? There's no way for me to just say, if we look at the line, right? Let's rename this line and say this is crop imports. Crop ship imports, crop ship imports. Okay, so this is the big guy, right? And we'll save its name and we'll do that. Right now, can we go here and say wait until unloaded? We can do that. We can't say wait until loaded. It's going to be not great. Is there, hang on, let's have a quick look here. If I go here, is there something like a ship end line or something, or in station? No, I don't think so. So so it doesn't really seem to be. And if I add this, right, if I add that to the line, oh, you need to unload everything there, right? And then if you come to this one, can you just wait for some time? Forget about it. Let's just do that. We'll leave it there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually just send it home a little bit because I can't stop it, right? I would love to just stop it. Notify if empty, definitely. But I would love to just stop it. I'll have a look at that in a minute. We'll have a look at that. I would love to just be able to stop it, right? Where is this? This is Road Cargo Station in over here. Ooh. So it should be easily covered. Ooh. It's not covered by this guy? It is covered by that guy. But the helicopter is on the way. That's fine. I don't mind that too much. So really at the moment, it... yeah, I don't want to... Because we can't put distribution office logic on it. There's no ship distribution office. There is no ship distribution office, right? It's just the rail and the road, right? And so we can't really put that logic behind it. If you've got an idea about how we can put the logic so it fills it up to, say, 80%, or 50%, just keep it up to 50% full, let me know. Let me know. I would love to understand that a little bit more. But this guy is nice and full. We're gonna park him for a while. And can I notify if empty? There's no other logic there. I can't notify if it's at 20% or something, because that would be pretty cool as well, because it gives me the ability to then get this guy to move again. So obviously a lot of automation that I would love to do is a bit missing at the moment, and so it's not ideal for us. And yes, now what I would like you to do, just go and park over there for a while. We'll reactivate you a little bit later when we get to those requirements. So we've got the new guys coming in. This is being built. These areas are being built. Lots of work happening in this area. No source of asphalt design. We can't. So one of the things that I was wondering about here is they are missing. Can we assign? You know what? Hang on. Do we have a? We don't. We don't. So if I go to a road depot over here, so what I want to do is I want to buy. This is a depot vehicle, right? So let's buy ourselves open hull, something that's fairly sizable. Total capacity on the open hull can load up to 27 tons, 18 tons. Let's just get the biggest one for the time being. Then what I would like to do is I'm going to come over here and I want to buy. Why have we stopped production there? I want to buy a crane, a big one. Oh, you know what? I can't necessarily do a super big crane. Let's go, not the road crane, any other crane. Motor wagon, tower crane. So what do these things weigh? 7 tons, 9 tons, 11 tons. I wouldn't mind buying the 11-ton one, but I do need to have a quick check of the big guys, not this guy. That guy, how much can you carry? 13 tons. So the big tower crane can be purchased here and no problems. So let's purchase the big tower crane. This one, tower crane, the big one, it's 11 tons. That's fine. So let's purchase one of them. Potentially 2, actually. Let's purchase 2 of them. They're pretty pricey. And then once this vehicle is ready to go, I'll go and fetch them and go and pop them off at the helicopter guys. So they can bring in massive tower cranes that's super quick and efficient. That would be awesome if we can do that. There's lots happening here. Oh, we've got tower crane. Oh, no, that's a road crane. So Kioski is actually not doing much. So what I might do, I might go ahead and assign Kioski Construction over there. So please get assigned and go and do your thing. You are ready to go. Now, you pop in over here, grab me some vehicles. And what I would like you to do is come and unload them over here, your vehicles, please. So let's start that and see. Does he pick up both because he's got enough capacity? He's effectively got enough capacity to pick up both. So I'm very keen on seeing whether he will do it. So I'm gonna just follow him for a little while and see if he's gonna pick it up. Happiness is reasonable. We've got tons of unemployment, which is also good. So we need more construction happening. Did you pick up vehicles? No? Wait until loaded and go back there, please. That is a little awkward, isn't it? You should be loading these things up, right? What vehicle? We have vehicles here, right? Tower cranes. Pick them up. You can't pick up tower cranes? Okay, well, let's try a little something else. Let's try and bring them over here instead, and say, clear this one out, right? Get rid of that. Why can't you? You should be able to. Okay, hang on. Let's get rid of that. Okay, that's fine. Let's. You really should be able to. Oops. Okay, fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's try it again. Unload. So it doesn't want to load. How come? Is it the length? No idea what's going on. That is crazy. So you picked up nothing for us, right? You've loaded up nothing. What? It's loaded up steel? Oh, no. That's not what it's got. I want you to load vehicles. 0 of 0 tons. It says it can't do vehicles. Can load vehicles on the flatbed, 27 tons. But for some reason, it's saying it can't load up vehicles. Let's have a look. So this is saying what vehicles is on there. Tower cranes. It can't do the big guy. Interesting. So if I grab... Should have a flatbed here, right? Open hull. What vehicles can you do in terms of tower cranes? So you can do the big guy. Okay. So for some reason, I think that because it's a bendy, twisty vehicle, it's an articulated vehicle, we're ending up not being able to do it. Well, I don't necessarily have to buy another one. I can just grab you and send you off to there. Thank you. And then we'll do it. So obviously, my bad on that one. And what I can do is I can just say, guys, put you in there. You'll at least be quite useful over there. So see, it seems like it's a length thing there. It makes sense. It really does make sense. I'm not suggesting it's game's broken or anything. I would like you to load up on vehicles and then go and unload them over there, please, the vehicles. Thank you. Believe that should work. So let's make a start on that. It's not going to do... that one should work, really. That one should work. Okay, there's still lots of concrete that needs to happen. So let's quickly fly out over there. and just see what's happening with these things. Is this construction underway here? Oh no, it's not. Moderate is assigned. Let's get moderate assigned. Let's actually also get Kioski assigned. Okay. So there's lots of concrete that's going to need to come on in here. Going to get some tower cranes out. All these kind of good things. Where's my... have we had a road crane arrive yet? How's this going? Still, not under construction yet, so we still need to... Well, actually, to be honest, what I would like to do is quickly asphalt this up, because it's going to be important that we get that road going. Is this built? Oh, not yet, not yet. Almost. It needs a few more little things. Hopefully, Moderate Air is working is on the job. So should be okay. Have we seen a tower crane arrive? Not yet. Is there a little flatbed truck with a tower crane on it? No. This guy. So is not loading the tower crane? You're open hull, right? And you can definitely load the B2 tower crane. So what the hell is this issue? Is this... what am I missing? I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I've done this time and time again. I don't know why this is being an issue. Unless... Anyway, let's just try it again. Go back that way. Try and get it done. Yeah, get in the queue. Get it done. Otherwise, I have no idea how we're going to make it work. But we should be able to get tower cranes over there. It's not like it's a massive thing. Have we finished off these? We have. Oh, there's a section there that's not built. I need to make sure we get that built as well. There's so many little things that you can miss all the time. I'd rather, to be honest, tie it in on this side. Lots of manholes here. We'll do that, and we'll assign Kioski crew to come and do some stuff over here. This will be moving slowly, but moving. And this should be very close to being done. I like it. We'll have to start running some buses over here. So what I'll do is we do need to build ourselves a little bit of a depot here. What I want to do is probably, well, speed on bus. Thank you. Yeah, that's the one, right? That's 85 at 85 passengers. So probably this one. How many workers do I actually need in this area? Probably a fair bit, actually. 75, and this one will need, I don't know how many. But anyway, just get the trusty old speedy buses. Well, 80 is not that not speedy, is it? So if we go bus and speed, that's 100. 100 is good. 80, so that's the biggest one. 85, 85. 85, 80. Yeah, so really that is the one we're going to have to use. 1, 2, 3. Give me 3 of them, and once they're here, we'll set it up. Now, I'm a little disappointed that I still haven't been able to do that, because I would like a big tower crane available. Oh, these have been built. You can even extend it now, right? But probably the idea is that we build the other sections first. So let's get that one in play, and we'll get that one in play, and we'll get probably get Kioski to come and work on these while the others slowly get done. I do need us. Well, we won't have unless we do a free one. So if we go here and we get a free fuel station, just so that there's something a little bit closer by here, I'll do it. What was that? It has a free fuel station over there. What was this? Oh, there's a trolley bus of sorts. And then, the one thing is this thing is built, but I'm not using that at the moment. So this is Warstock fuel oil product distribution. Warstock fuel, that's oil distribution. No, fuel bitu distribution. Fuel bitu distribution. It's fine. And the idea is you pick up. Oh, it's down here. You pick up over there. No, not over there. You pick up over there and over there. Okay, those are load facilities. And I would like you to please unload over there. And if we need anything else, I'm pretty sure I did that for some reason. We need to build some more fuel stations as well. That's fine. Leave it at that for the time being. Let's know what we can do. We at least have one vehicle over here that we can reassign. And it is full of fuel at the moment. So let's just rehome it up there. Thank you. It's going to be just fine. Just fine. Look at our money. It's holding. It's holding. Our exports is pretty good at the moment, to say the least. And this is done. It's just missing the workers. And it's also missing the stuff. So the crops. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, buddy, you, and people have been commenting on the fact that it doesn't have power. Apparently it doesn't matter because I think the line is still electrified. It just doesn't have power. The power is an issue if you are trying to fuel vehicles here. But because we're running electric locomotives, it's not an issue. So what I would like to do is I would like to come on over here. Let's pause it while we do distribution and unload crops up to 10%, right? 10% of that's 320. That's going to be fine. Crops up to 10%. Unload crops up to that. I don't think we've got any vehicles. Oh yeah. We've got no vehicles. We've got no vehicles trying to make use of that facility. So that will happen. Now I'll buy one more of these buses, to be honest. Give me one more of those IKRs in there, and then we'll start running that one. Why do I have a bus running through here? Oh, I just bought it. I was like, what? Why is this bus doing it? Still need to do the grade separation, so that's something we should be working on. How many spots? So these are filling up fairly quickly, so I could probably make a start on some additional ones. And I also need to start doing this road a little bit. Oh, and there's a section here that's not done yet, guys. So we are still constructing that. That's good. And then I need to electrify it, because this is electrified, and then from here it's not. And this is under construction. I would love for the construction to extend. I'll get this done. Then we'll start planning out this little section up here. Going to hopefully do a little bit of that in this episode. What we also need is some more monuments over here. If we have a look at that, actually our government loyalty is not bad. It's not bad, but it can be better in certain locations like over here. So maybe next to the bridges, I've always liked that. Maybe on the corner over here, we have a bit of a monument we can place in there that's maybe not too crazy. Does these don't actually give us anything. We can do some of these smaller ones, right? If I do, can we squeeze it in? Or what I can do is I can probably squeeze it in over there. Almost. Come on. You know what? Over here will also work. Give me that. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just get Chaos key onto that. Get that working slowly. And we do need to put some more houses in play here. This is where kind of the metro, I think, is going to go. We want to, if we're adding housing, probably want to do it over here. Maybe we can do one more building in this slot here. Let's see if we can find something that fits there quite nicely. again, I'd like, actually this would be, do that. That should be more than sufficient. So what I'll do is I'll place that one there. We'll even place one in this location, but I'm always wary of getting these things too dense. So maybe that's okay. Yeah, let's just make a start on that. So we'll just constantly have an extra building underway, basically. Let's get we can get Chaos to come and work on that. We can do all. I know people are suggesting, some people are suggesting we should do all, but that's okay. We don't need everything finished immediately. Okay, so all of these buses, right? I want to please assign you to a new route. And the one issue that we do have is that end station is not ideal from this bus's perspective here. So I'd rather just go straight there and then go over there. Okay, so you're going to go there. You're going to load up on workers. You're not going to unload anything. Then you're going to go here. You're not going to load up on anything, and you're going to unload all your workers. So that's really it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say this is going to be Chaoski. Okay, Oski meet workers. Okay, we'll do that. We'll say we're going to do line spacing. We're going to save it there. And we're going to say, guys, make a start there, please. Thank you. Okay, so from there, I'd like to copy this schedule and paste it onto all of those guys. Come here and start, and it should space out. And that's the idea. So now we'll have workers there. There should be, yes, here we go. It's all done, fully crop loaded. So ready to go. Once we have workers, we'll start to see some meat being delivered. And then we can use the train to move meat away, or we can use this distribution office that's no longer in use. And we can use that to deliver meat to a variety of different places. But ultimately, going to see if that works for us. This is going to get us electronics assembly, which I'm pretty keen on sorting out. And that construction should come along, and there should be the availability of fuel over here for all of these vehicles, and lots of concrete is being delivered over here, and it's actually progressing fairly nicely. Now, this should all be done. So what I want to do is I just want to make sure that we electrify it. So let's grab the electrification here. Okay, so that's the electrification. We want to do electrification before we do anything else. So let's do that. Oh, it's picked it up, right? It's not picked it up. So where are you? What is this stuff that you're working on? Show me. It is that. Okay, so anyway, get it done. You should be able to move along then pretty nicely. Now, the next big ticket item for us here is, yeah, it's a little wonky, but it's reasonable. It's reasonable. So lots of concrete being dropped off there. We are just want to see. We've not finished. Oh, is this done? Oh, this is done, but that's not been built yet. So what I'll do here is let's get an access point going. We'll assign that, and we'll get Chaoski onto that straight away. I'm going to up the priority here just a tad, see that we make that work. This is all done. I can also do that connection through there. So let's get that done by Chaoski at the same time. And we could probably put moderate air onto that also. Can't stop there, so that's okay. We'll get that moving. How's our chemicals? Ooh, we're struggling with chemicals here. I think we need a bigger train to run here as well. So let's buy another train, another one of the electric train sets, the fairly cheap ones. That's not cheap. That's super expensive. This one is a pretty good value number. So we'll get one of those and we'll put it on the line that runs over here, because I think we need more workers to come and work the chemical plant. The others, the others are doing fine. I think they are actually filling up the stuff more so than we actually need to. It's this one that's costing us the most grief. The train's going to be there now, and then I'm going to go and do some work on that rail bridge, or the building up for the rail. So this guy, I would like to assign you to a line for train. Zacto. Which line is it? That's an interesting one. I don't know which. It must be. That is interesting. So which lines comes here? Whatever, like, yeah. There's only one vehicle on it? Well, no wonder. Let's just make this one Zacto Chemical Workers. Zacto Chem Workers. That's going to be fine. Save the line. And to be honest, after that one, we need to add a little stop over there. There we go. Thank you. Saved it. And now Zacto Chemical Workers. Oh, we need to pick this guy and say, buddy, Zacto Chemical Workers is where you want to go. There we go. Zacto Chemical Workers, make a start. That's why we're struggling. We're not sending enough workers out there. I believe there should be sufficient workers over here. There's always a constant supply of workers, and we are struggling with power a little bit. Is that because we're out of workers? Yeah. Because we don't have any workers up here. Where are my workers at? Oh, there they come. Yeah, so we need to just be a little bit more cautious. We seem to be dropping out there. We don't have enough vehicles doing their thing on that side. Let's quickly go back to see whether we've... Oh, this is almost done. Is this working? Oh, people. So this does 15 tons. This needs more than that. So that's fine. Seems to be able to push the livestock straight through. And there's got some livestock storage there. But that's okay. That is gonna give us meat. Okay, so let's rename this guy and say this is meat distribution. Kernakova meat distribution. Sorry, I'm all over the show. But if I can get our meat distribution sorted, let's clear off all of these. And we're saying, guys, you're going to come up over here, pick up meat, and you're going to go and deliver meat to all of the places we need meat delivered. So there's meat required over there. There is meat required over here. There, I believe there's meat required at the hotel. Does the orphanage need meat? What is this? This is the orphanage, right? Police station can't possibly need meat. We'll come back to the orphanage. I think they do need, but we'll come back to those. We definitely need meat over here, and we need meat over there, and we need meat in that location. So that's our meat deliveries. Please make sure to always do the delivery of meat, and I'll go about at a 50% level at the very least. That's good. And now what we'll do is we'll quickly buy a couple of vehicles. Refrigerator trucks is what I'm after, please. Now, 95 kilometers an hour is good. So let's by speed. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with these guys. They just seem to be the logical choice for us. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. That should be more than sufficient. Always people available, ready to go. And are we now seeing a little bit more chemicals? Yes, good stuff. More workers is coming and more chemicals are being produced. Excellent. So that's good. So now we have meat being distributed as well from over here. I did want to check. Oh, we've got obviously an orphanage on the other side as well. Does the orphanage need meat? The orphanage does need meat. Does this need meat? It does also need meat. But it's got barely any storage. We'll see about that. How's this orphanage doing? It doesn't actually currently have meat, so let's just make sure to assign our orphanages to that as well. Okay, buddies, please make sure to drop off at the orphanage. You can drop off over there. I'm not too fussed by it. And then please do the orphanage over here as well. And all of them up to 50% mark. That's good. That's very good. Okay, the last few more minutes, I'm just going to... You know what? I might do the... that's done. This is done. We're missing plastics. Okay, hang on. I'm going to set this up instead of doing the other piece. So what do we have here? This is Chem Excess Exports. That's fine. Chemical and plastic distribution. So what I would like you to do is please do... we could do a terrain load, but it's not going to be that. No, it's not enough. So what we'll do is we'll drop off there, please. But I would like you to please unload plastics up to the 30% mark. No, I would like you to do 100%, please. Plastics should, we would like your plastics to go up to 100%. Plastics all the way there up to like 90% should be fine. So now I think we should see, oh, you need to also pick up plastics over there, and then we should see you move. There we go. What I will do is I'll go and grab a couple of extra covered holes, just because we've got a little bit more action going there. But really, it should only take about 2 trucks to fill that one up, and it shouldn't be a very quick one anyway. Oh no, it'll take a heap of trucks. So four of them at the moment, and then we've got workers here. What we can do is drop this down to let's say 50 workers for the time being, and then we'll start seeing our production of. What I also wanted to check is, can we just double check? Yeah, you can walk there. So these trains, if we want, we probably need to run more trains in here. But yeah, so we need to get more people to work in this general area. We are dropping off workers over here, and this thing is filling up quite nicely actually, and that should be able to cover off our meat production quite nicely. Guys, I think I'm going to leave it there actually. Thank goodness we've got these guys here ready to do their thing. I think I'm going to leave it there. Everything is, we've covered off a lot of little bases here. We will now be, I would love to see us actually doing our own electronics. We are 50 workers. There they go. Electronics are now being produced. We've got, it probably needs to fill this up before it pushes through to the other side. But I am super happy to see that going on. Super happy. There we go. And if I just go back over this way, I just want to see, potentially we should have more food than we could ever do anything with. This is also still awesome. Some crops are still being maneuvered out over that way, but yeah, looking pretty good. Frida is parked. Awesome. Guys, awesome. Oh, this needs to be constructed. Let's get the Kioski, well, get moderate onto it. We'll get moderate air and get Kioski onto that, so we can put some concrete trucks in there. So meat done, well, basic meat done, basic electronics done. We should be able to collect electronics from this area, right? It's not saying it's got any. So why doesn't it push through? Do we really need to fill this thing up before it pushes through? It's an interesting one. I was hoping it will identify that it's got access to electronics, but it doesn't. So basic electronics done, electronic components, chemicals, plastics done, at minuscule proportions, of course. And we are progressing here. Look at that. Look at this. We're already making a big dent into this concrete pouring over here. The next thing I need to do is swiftly set that up. Have we electrified? Yeah, once you do it like this, electrification is really easy. So we need to get these guys up there somehow so that we can put another rail across there as well. So guys, that is where I'm leaving it. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.